let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break these chains that left you scarred. Where you came isn't who you are. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. That storm keeps on raging, but don't you forget, God's not done with you yet. When it feels like you're losing the war in your head, just know this isn't the end. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time. To break these chains that left you scarred. From where you came isn't who you are. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline.
Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back.
Ball like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, he's asleep. You weak, chic. The web look at the boots, fleet. Headache, got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay.
Fall back here, get back. Fall back here, get back. Back, 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 back. Fall back, 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 back.
I only like bad, but a thick, it's a big, it's a no, as long as she can really. Listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we like we go back, way back. Run it, now we on track. But you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that, lay back. In the back of the Maybach, play that. You see J that, I be in the streets like a stray rat. I will never speak with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope, sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it.
Fall back here, get back. Fall back here, get back. Back, 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 back. Fall back, 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 back. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, back. Fall back here, get back, 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 back. Fall back, 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 back. Fall back here, get back. Fall back here, get back.
Go, 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 shorty. It's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give cause that's your birthday. You'll find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the make it. So come give me a hug, if you're in the getting. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, get in the getting. When I pull up out front, you see the Benz on dub. When I roll 20 deep, it's always drama in the club. Now that I roll with Dre, everybody show me love. When you sell like Eminem, you get plenty of groupie love. Look, homie, ain't nothing changed. Roll down, G's up. I see exhibit in the cutting, man. Running, man. Watch how I move, you mistake before I play up. Been hit with it, but I don't walk with a limp. In the hood, in the LA, they saying 50, you hot. They like me, I want them to love me like they love pop. But holla in New York, the show, they tell you I'm local. When the plan is to put the rap game in the choke. I'm fully focused, man. My money on my mind, got a meal out the deal, and I'm still in the grind. Now shorty says she feeling my style, she feeling my flow. A girl from Wooded, they ready to find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill it, I'm in the habit. I ain't in the making, so come give me a hug. If you're in the getting it, you can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill it, I'm in the habit. I ain't in the making, so come give me a hug. If you're in the getting it. My flow, my show brought me to go. That brought me all my fancy things. My crib, my cars, my clothes, my shoes. Look, homie, I done came up and I ain't changing. You should love it way more than you hate it. Oh, you mad? I thought that you be happy I made it. I'm that cat by the bar to the good. Like, moved out the hood, now you tryna pull me back, right? Get the bumpin' in the club, it's on. I'm with my eyes to chicks. If she smash, she gone. Hit the roof on fire, man. Just let it burn. If they're talking about money, homie, I ain't concerned. I'ma take it. If they hate, then let them hate, then watch the money back. Come on, they know where we be. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill it, I'm in the habit. I ain't in the making, so come give me a hug. Yeah.
This is such a special place. You drive through the streets of Green Bay, no tall buildings, quaint houses, and then boom, right there in the middle of the neighborhood is iconic Lambeau Field. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Green Bay Packers. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. Three tight ends are out there. And now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. You look at this Packers defense. They've been pretty solid against the pass, toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Oh, his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Micah Parsons. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
The Packers take over first and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Play action. Here's Hurts. On the RPO. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Montez Sweat. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And they get to him right out of the gate. And this defense hoping that that's a harbinger of things to come.
Yeah, when you give up a first-play sack, makes your quarterback wonder if he's going to go to the sidelines and talk with his offense coordinator and head coach and say, hey, you know that game plan we put together? We might need to change it right now.
63.
Here's Hurts to throw. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. Nothing flashy there. The slant to the slot.
Oh, and the frustration for the defensive guys because it's a quick play. And you know it's going to be a bang-bang play in terms of the throw and the catch. And then he's able to absorb the contact and complete it.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Hurts. Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs. And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the first down at around the 22.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
2nd down and 8. To throw, Williams. It's a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Williams pass. Intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 29.
3.5 to go, first quarter. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. Hurts sets up to throw it. Slant route, he's got Dobbs. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here, 3rd and 14.
That's a great job of tackling right there. If he could have made the first man miss, maybe he could have taken it into the end zone. Instead, they stopped him pretty well right in his tracks, and you often see that in the red zone. Offense has to be quick. In this case, the defense was quicker.
They go play action with Hurts. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So now the Packers turn things over to the special teams crew. They're on for the field goal try. And his kick is indeed good. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
You look at this Packers defense. They've been pretty solid against the pass, toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Third and 9 here.
What is up?
To throw, it's Williams. And that is incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And it'll be Packer football here, first down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Jacobs going to try the middle. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. The Packers at 3-6 now on the year. Well, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So, they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
2nd down and 3. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Hurts. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have the Packers first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
63.
On 2nd and 11 now. Hurts. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jalen Waddle with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Packers are able to widen their advantage. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
What is up?
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
What is up?
Off the play fake, it's Williams. Over the middle, that's to Loveland, the tight end. And they'll get this down to the 10. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 at a 1st down.
Well, there's no disputing. He's made some poor throws in his first half, but this was a good one. And you can bet this is an offense that isn't going to pull back. They believe in what he can do. So all you can do is look forward, and they pick up a 1st down.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
What is up?
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
What is up?
On play action, here's Williams. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Packers force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
Intercepted.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 8. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now back to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Back to the running game with Jacobs. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he's going to have a first down on a gain of about 10, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. 51 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs from the gun. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit. From the 16, Hurts. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. This guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Romeo Doubs there to make the grab. And the Packers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Looking to throw is Williams. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
Here's Williams. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their fourth pick of the game. Instead, second down. Throwing is Williams. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Williams, a final shot before break. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Not much has changed since we left you at halftime. The snow still continuing to fall as we are back underway. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Now we're going to get a stoppage. It appears to be an injured Bear on the field. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on their defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
Now a 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. That's caught. It's Austin left side. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So 8 yards on the completion there. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. From the gun, it's Hurts. He'll try to pick it up himself. That is caught. And he's going to have
Hello, is this DoorDash?
down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Oh, okay. Is this Miss Zoe?
Making something happen as a quarterback because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 43. Now a toss to the left for Jacobs. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They did a really nice job there defensively.
This number cannot be used anymore. Please contact DoorDash support for assistance.
Guys, what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. 2nd down, Jacobs once more. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
At their own 20-yard line.
Hi, Matthew. I'm Jane, DoorDash's virtual assistant.
At the line, prepping for their next drive.
Could I speak to a representative?
Thank you for being a Platinum Ambassador. I see you're not currently on a dash. I can help with your account, ratings, or other questions. How can I help?
Can I speak to a representative, please?
Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Matthew, I can help with anything you need right now.
No, I need to talk. I need to talk to a representative.
Situational football right now. I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need
Matthew,
to do.
I understand you want to speak with the representative. I can help with any issue you have right now.
This
Sure, if you need help with.
And I need help with. I got a call from a DoorDash support that wasn't polite with me. She tried to talk and explain things, and basically wouldn't let me talk. But I need to figure out what's going on with this matter, so I need to talk to a representative.
But this one, they stopped him cold. That to me, that's good scouting.
Matthew, I hear you had a frustrating call with support and want to speak to someone directly. Is your issue about your Crimson Card or payments, or is it something else?
Something else.
Help me get you to the right person.
Something else.
And that is incomplete. A lot of
Thanks for letting me know. I'll connect you to a DoorDash representative now to help with your issue.
Thank you.
This session may be monitored or recorded for quality assurance and training purposes. Your continued participation in this session will be considered as express consent to be monitored or recorded. Please stay on the line after your call for a brief survey about your experience. Do you need support with your most recent order? For yes, press 1. For no, press 2.
No.
From the gun, here's Williams.
Yes, I'm calling about. I just got a call from a DoorDash representative saying something about a delivery that I made today, as if I couldn't really hardly understand her, and she kept saying something about an apartment address. So delivery. So I asked her what was the address. I had over 40 stops today, and she told me that she couldn't give out the address. But I'm like, why can't you? If I deliver out there, evidently, then I know about what address I'm talking about. But in order for me to know exactly, I need to know about what type of address she's talking about. She only called out a lady's first name. So I'm lost with that. And I'm just trying to figure out what's going on with this matter. Because I remember calling that particular lady by that name. I remember calling her about to find out exactly where she was at. I delivered that package to, if I can remember correctly, the apartment number was 248. If I can remember correctly, 248. I delivered that one package to 248, but I think that lady think that she's supposed to be getting multiple packages, which she did. She didn't have multiple packages. She only had one small bag. Okay, thank you.
Packers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
Packers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Hey Adam, how you doing? My name is Matthew Dunham. All right, I did a dash link today, and I remember calling this lady because there was two packages at that same apartment, not the same apartment, but at the apartment complex. So I had called one of the numbers, and it was the opposite customer, which the lady name was Zoe. I remember talking to her, and from my knowledge, the way she was talking to me as if she was expecting two packages. Well, I only had one package for her, and I delivered it to, I can't remember the actual address, but I remember the apartment number. The apartment number was 248. But I got a call from a representative as if like that customer had a complaint, as if like the package got delivered to a different address or something, and I know I did.
That's just his second incompletion.
But the inconvenience with the
That means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like
from what now?
in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind.
Do you remember the name of the auto?
It's Zoe.
Yeah, I'm looking for Zoe.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need.
And it should have been. It was an apartment building. It's out there in I think it was Montgomery County here in Texas. Either Montgomery, if I can remember Montgomery. I just remember, I know that apartment number was 248.
Across the 45. Now we're going to get a stop. It appears to be an injured bear on the field. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury.
248 or 240. Yeah, no, the DoorDash support team lady had called me from DoorDash, and she was asking me as if like where did I deliver it? I delivered to that actual apartment number that was on the package.
Okay. And now you're concerned about the rating, right?
Yes, but the lady hung up on me. The support lady hung up on me because she was trying to explain, and then as I was trying to explain, she wasn't listening to what I was trying to what I was saying. She hung the phone up on me.
So as the medical staff takes a
I'll
look,
take care
we'll
of
step
it from my end
aside.
and see what I can do and come back.
Okay, okay, I
I'll put the
appreciate
call
it.
on hold, just 1 minute.
Okay.
Thank you.
Second down, Jacobs once more. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Okay. Are you still on the line with me, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'll transfer the line, the call to the parcel department. They have better access on the order.
Here's third and
Yeah, what now?
They have better access on the order. They see like the name of the just transferring.
Here's Hurts.
Okay. Because I was trying to figure out what did the customer call what did the customer call about? I couldn't really understand what she was the representative been telling me, but I just heard her say something about package and the apartment number. I can't remember the actual name of the apartment.
Yeah, it's like that. A lot of orders.
Yeah, that's why I told her, like I had over 40 stops today. Like this is the most I ever had, but I know that I delivered, and all I can know is the apartment that I delivered to. It was, if I can remember, it was 248, and it was a corner apartment. When I went to the door to put the package there, it had a cardboard box there like that, like a TV box or something. Like they had like a trash box there. I took the picture and everything, and I know if I would have been at the wrong apartment, that the app would have asked me. It would have had told me as if like gave me that notice as if like I was at a wrong apartment, and it did.
I feel like they've reached a do or die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yes, sir.
Transferring you to the parcel department, they'll take care.
Okay.
Most likely you will go
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. They'll fake the give. Now Williams. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver.
Yes. I'm calling about some type of issue. I don't know if it was an issue that was going on with a customer that I had today. The DoorDash support lady had called me, but she said what she said, and as I was trying to talk, she was cutting me off, and then she hung the phone up on me. But it was a customer by the name of Zoe. I'm not sure if she think that she had a second package that's supposed to got delivered today, but I delivered her one baggie to her apartment. So I was just calling just to make sure it don't be like no complaint or nothing on my end.
Throw right side, taken in by a Dooms.
Market is complete.
Yes.
Completion results there in 9 yards.
Okay.
And they'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
Can you please go to me once again the customer?
Her name was Zoe. I'm not sure the last name. Because I had like over 40 stops today. That's why I asked the lady what was the actual address, and she said that we're not allowed to give our address. Well, I need to know. Evidently I had to have the address today to deliver it to. So why can't I know what address is she trying to talk about?
Normally we are going to want to share the customer's address with a corporate head of his permission. That's normal. But to try to look at the
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break.
Right.
Watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find out because I just don't want to have no bogus complaint about what I done today when I know that I did it 100%. You know, I'm just trying to figure out what was going on, to be honest.
But your issue is exactly related to an issue with the customer?
No, I mean, it was just the support lady had called me. The support lady from DoorDash had called and said something about evidently, I don't know if the customer stated that they didn't get their package, their delivery, or it got delivered to the wrong address or something. I just wanted to clear that up because I know that I delivered to the correct address. But I remember calling that lady named Zoe, and when I called her, she was asking about a second package, and I didn't have but one package for her. I had two packages for the deliver in that complex. One was hers, and one was at apartment number, the building number 9.
Looking to throw, Williams. Throw right side.
This is the national line, so
almost gets to the 10.
Before the line,
23 yards to pick up there.
But in this case, we are only taking for active dancing order.
Okay.
If the issue is not related to an active order,
Victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things down.
Yeah, this why I'm not even sure if it's even really an issue because I know I did it right. So I'm just checking behind myself. That's all.
I understand. I'm sorry for the commented question, but in this case, the moment I cannot take your case because there is no active attaching order, so I need to transfer you to the previous point. If there is an issue with a customer, the policy is not to affect you. So please allow me a moment and transfer to the correct line.
Okay.
You keep throwing the football with confidence, but we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. Henry. Is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Now receiver in motion left.
Hello.
He's not going too far. In fact, stopped dead in his tracks.
Yes, I'm calling to try to see if they were in any issue with my delivery today, because I got a call from.
Yeah, they've been aggressive from the first snap, and they've controlled this ball.
Hello.
Yeah. If you're on the other side of the ball,
I'm trying to see if I had an issue with my delivery today because I got a call from supposed to be DoorDash not too long ago about some customer named Zoe, and says I don't know if the package got delivered. Supposed to say the package got delivered to the wrong address or she didn't get her package or something. I'm not sure, but I delivered all my packages 100% and to the correct address today.
Yeah, I understand that. First of all, I'm really confident to be and the whole team regarding this delivery for Zoe. And like regarding this order, I can see that like everything is okay. Like you already completed the delivery, and it was like a long time ago. And since like on the system right now it's completed, so like you are good.
Oh, okay.
Nothing wrong.
Okay, I just wanted to check behind myself to make sure because once I got that call and didn't understand exactly what the support lady was telling me, I was just wanting to clear it up because I know I didn't deliver it to the wrong house. I just had talked to the lady, but she was expecting. I think she was expecting 2 packages, and I told her then I only got 1.
Yeah, I understand that. Actually, like in case if you deliver something
Exactly. That's what I just got finished telling me. The system won't even allow me. I would have to call support in order to let them know, and then I would have to take a picture at where I'm putting it at. You see what I'm saying? That's why I was like, I need to know what was going on with that, because I never got a call from support about nothing like that before.
Yeah, I understand that. And just in case if the customer called you again, you can tell her that she can call the support.
Okay.
They will help with anything. But from my end, everything is good.
Okay, I appreciate it. All righty.
So did I resolve the issue for you?
Yes, sir. Everything is good.
Now he's back out there.
Okay, thanks for calling Data Support, and have a great day.
All right, you as well. Bye-bye.
Welcome to your after call survey. Thank you for taking the time to complete the following 2 questions.
As he is belted at the end of that one. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Chicago.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Addison will go in motion left. Off the play fake, it's Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll make it 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now a 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Williams. And he's brought down. The Bears on the move. They've got another 1st down. Those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice 1st down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. And now here's another interception. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment...
So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. They go play action with Hurts. Quick hitter to Jalen Waddle. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Jalen Waddle with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. We are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the fourth quarter and a big deficit, Charles, but they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board? So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
Here's 2nd and 10. Henry up the middle. Gets past one man. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides, but to see the ball in the running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 47 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Fighting him off. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
On play action, here's Williams. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Looking to throw. Williams.
He's got the connection to Moore. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Back to throw. Williams. A check down here for Henry. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. An audible here to get a new look. They'll go. Here's Williams. And my goodness, another interception. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. And not only is this defense pitching a shutout, now they're contributing points themselves. I mean, they have really put together what's almost been a perfect effort here in this one.
I love how you express that. They've absolutely exceeded expectations in this one. And even better than their play, it's been their effort. Even with the win in their back pocket already, every one of those guys is still out there fighting like it's a tie game.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points.
And it's caught inside the